Next award of the week is Best Plot Twist. I can't believe I'm doing this. I would like to issue an apology to the Medalist community because I had said some things about this show. About how I would never watch this. Why is a grown man watching this? What are we doing here? Whose idea was this? Where's the mamas at? At least bring me like some young champions. I don't know, like some college shawty skating. No, you gave me a show about a 10-year-old girl fucking skating. But I've made it this far, and I must say, the show is high key kind of cooking. All right. Just a little bit. All right. Now, I will say it's a bunch of wholesomeness, but like the competitive side actually got me a little bit activated. So, whatever. We're here to talk about best plot twist of the week, and it goes to Medalist. Um, yeah, Inori. I never thought I'd make a video or talk about this show in my life. I'm just kind of floored right now. But we're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it because this is weird for me too. I can't believe I'm talking about this. I can't believe we're watching it, and then I can't believe that it's kind of good. And I'm like, what? Why is this working right now? What is happening? And I'm literally just in it for the sports. So yeah, she gotta be a medalist, bro. This girl, she's fucking gifted. She's always had it. She can't do shit else, right? All she has is the skating shit. And she's gonna body it. Let's get her to the top, bro. What are we doing? Why aren't you helping? And it's like, damn, now I'm just on the goddamn ride. But anyways, I say all that to say the best plot twist of the week, Inori failing to land a single jump during practice, realizing that she dressed new but is not acting like her new self, it's like something that like a 10-year-old, they depicted a 10-year-old going through that, and that's something I went through like as an old person recently, where it's like there's a version of me that I look like, but there's a version of me that I'm not acting like. I'm still like being awkward in my own skin because I'm not accustomed to who I've built and who I've become. And so there's like a disconnect sometimes in my mind. Like, I don't want to call it imposter syndrome, but there's like a disconnect, like a disassociation a little bit. And I feel like this anime managed to take that feeling and that emotion and depict it happening to a 10-year-old girl where she's like, I've been skating, I'm dressed like a figure skater, but I'm not acting like one. I'm still acting like the old me who didn't know what I was doing, who couldn't be successful at anything, who hasn't practiced like with the real coach. Why am I still acting like that person? Why am I not acting like this person who's been putting in this work, who's been doing these jumps, who's been practicing these moves and all this shit? I need to act like this person. Why is my mind lagging behind my body? Let me catch the fuck up. And she instantly fucking locked in, son, and delivered a fantastic performance. And not just delivered a fantastic performance, she even doing a little mumbo jumbo at the end that she ain't tell nobody she was gonna fucking do, and literally raised the stakes not only on the competition but on herself. The fact that an anime about a 10-year-old girl figure skating can take such a visceral feeling and emotion of disconnecting one's own self and depict it in an episode and deliver some fucking figure skating shit that you would never find yourself interested in, it's fucking fire. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to say it. It's just such a beautiful, deep, relatable issue slash story that they were able to tell. And I don't know if a lot of people will capture how deep it was or what that theme was or what that feeling is even like. I'm sure they enjoyed watching it because I'm sure we all feel this way sometimes. It's in a feeling that you can't escape. You know, that nervousness as if you didn't prepare, but you know you're prepared. You're just nervous because you're not, oh, I'm not used to this. The old me would have crumbled. No, break out of that. Be the new you. Do what that person would do. I just thought that show was beautifully depicted, man. It was great. It was really great. She's taking her old self and stamping herself into her new sense of reality. And they did a good job with that shit. I still will say I never would have watched. I'll never watch this show on my own. There's 0% chance that no matter how good it was, I would ever pick it up on my own time or my own accord. But the street said watch it. The homies said we're watching it, and I got put onto a nice little piece of sweetness. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is sweet, wholesome as fuck. But the competition side actually kind of gets you going if you're in the sports anime, and just seeing somebody, it's just like any other shonen, or I guess this is a shouju, where somebody has a dream, they're chasing it, and you just watching them go along. It just happens to be figure skating this time, but they got some real good elements to it. They find a way to give you valid stakes and raise them and give you an emotional investment. It's like, yo, we like, oh man, and then what Mama said when she got done with the performance, and Mama was like, all right, girl, what kind of medalist you want to be? Olympic medalist? Mom's like, all right, I'm down. It's like, yo, we're in. We just locked the fuck in. So I look forward to seeing what Medalist continues to do. I hope it continues to stay wholesome. I think one thing about Medalist that is doing really well, and I thank God for this. And y'all could say this is weird for me even saying it. I'm glad that they're not trying to do anything that feels fan servicey. It just feels like they're just literally telling the story. I feel like there's once or two times where there was an interesting shot they used, and I kind of cocked my head, but I was like, no, this show is not that kind of show. Thank God. Thank God, thank God. It is very wholesome. Like, fan service for nobody. If anything, there's man service. I think they make the dudes look the old dudes, like in the men, look super fucking manly. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Those once or twice, I was like, why the fuck they did that camera angle for? Innocent. Literally just innocent. I'm hoping it's innocent. I'm going with it's innocent, because if it's not, I'm clapping somebody up, bro. But yeah. She could have forgotten something super important. Yeah. I love wholesome. What's going on, Foxy? Me too. Medalist, very wholesome. Very, very wholesome. And for the last. You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.